Walk us through the results, because of course we're getting these lines from Carrie Lam, the governor there, saying the government will listen to the public and reflect on the feedback.
Yes, Carrie Lam, the chief executive of Hong Kong, saying that she accepts the results of these district council elections. And so she must, in a sense, because there was an overwhelming support for the pro-democracy camp. I mean, if you look at some of the results being reported by local media, Stan News saying 388 seats out of 452 taken by pro-democracy candidates. Before the elections, pro-establishment people took 292 of those seats. So really a sweeping change there for the district councils in Hong Kong. Now, one of the issues that raises next, though, is what Carrie Lam will do about it, because she might say she's going to be listening, but what can she do to address some of the needs and some of the issues that these protesters and the pro-democracy camp have raised? Earlier, Bloomberg News spoke to Audrey Yu. She's a Civic Party founding leader, one of the pro-democracy camp, and this is what she had to say.
Now the ball is in the government's court, and they really have to respond. For example, one of the 5 demands is an independent inquiry into, the recent events, and at least the government has to respond to that. And there is also, of course, the demand of universal suffrage, and the government at least have to say that they are listening.
So Carrie Lam normally holds an executive council meeting on Tuesday, and she also holds a press conference, so we should expect to hear a few more words from her on this issue in the next day or so.
Yeah, Roz, it's certainly a strong rebuke to China. So what exactly has been the response out of the PRC on this issue? Are they actually saying anything?
So far, we've heard from Wang Yi, the Chinese foreign minister, and he essentially did say that Hong Kong is always going to be part of China, that efforts to create chaos in Hong Kong won't succeed, and also told reporters that they should wait for the official results before making any further reaction. So Wang Yi, a bit of a wait-and-see attitude, but also staking their claim firmly on Hong Kong. We've also heard from the Global Times, which many people regard as one of the mouthpieces of the Chinese Communist Party, saying essentially that the pro-establishment camp need to strengthen their outreach to young people, because a huge swathe of young people did register to vote this time round, and of course those are some of those people who have been protesting and unhappy with the government so far. So we're still getting some responses in from the Chinese side as the day goes on.